Don't be too long.
Morning. Here we are. We're still at the cemetery at Corbie, and we just sat down for a couple of minutes, and Tina, another spirit, comes straight in. How you getting on here, then?
Yes,
Tina?
a man, obviously a man,
Yeah.
came through. His name was Bill, and I think he's Australian, to be honest. Because
Okay.
the way he's dressed, but
Yeah.
he's got no hat on. He's got sort of like thinning hair,
Okay.
and he's a little bit older. I think 30.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
he's got a sort of that round face. I can see him very clearly, and
What condition is he in? What's the state of his clothes?
he's he's all there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he came through as all there. But we're not going to get this. Okay, so um, sorry. Where'd you come from? Brisbane.
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 Okay. And what did he do in Brisbane?
He worked with horses, like a stable hand.
Right.
Yeah, stable hand. And he's a bit older. He decided to come out. Children's Energy Bank. He decided to come out. Sorry, I think. So yeah, he's worked. I see him working with horses, or like on a ranch or some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely like a cowboy.
Yes.
That's all.
An Australian
Yeah,
version of
yeah.
a cowboy. Yes.
And
And what made him come over here then, Tina? What was his main motivation?
I thought I was going to be, yeah, I wanted to be a hero. You know, I wanted to do my part for the empire again.
Yeah. And did he come over at the beginning of the war? What year did he come over?
That's later. 16 again.
1916.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And did he do his training in Australia?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, they got refreshed when they got out. Like I said.
And what was his role?
Sorry, that's getting
It's all
difficult.
right.
What was your role at home? What did you do?
No, is his training?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you said that. He's a cowboy. You know what?
Did you want to come back to that one, Tina?
I think we have to. I'm terribly sorry, but when this happens, down that just it's children's energy. Yeah, it's not their fault.
No. Are you still with him?
It's fading. I think he was Red Cross.
Red Cross.
I think so. He's got like a band.
Yeah. Did it have a cross on it, Tina?
Yeah, red one.
Okay.
Or Red Cross, or the, yeah, that's what they.
Can you ask him then? See if you can draw him in and see if he can.
It was medical.
Medical.
Yeah.
Was he trained as a doctor then, or
Yeah,
was he?
yeah. I'm seeing it
Okay.
now.
Right. And so he was he surgeon then? Was that his role?
No. He was. No, he wasn't a surgeon, but he was part of, stretchers and taking people in.
Right.
Yeah,
Stretcher bearer then.
Stretcher bearer.
Right.
He's medical.
Yeah. We did wonder. We were hoping to get
Because
stretcher.
at home he was like a veterinarian with the horses.
Yes.
So he's there to help with the horses as well.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah,
so he was a stretcher bearer and he helped to look after the horses.
Yeah. That's what he's telling me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very difficult right now, but
Yeah.
I didn't even get his last name, did we? What's your last name, Bill? Bill's short for William, anyway. That's what he's telling me. So his name is William. Reed.
Reed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bill Reed.
And so what did he think when he ended up over here then? What did he think of France?
France was beautiful until obviously the war went. It's very weak now. I think we'll have to.
See if we can cling on to him because these people might just wander off, and we've got about 6 or 7 people now, and
Yeah, that is getting difficult. Very difficult.
we shall try and
That's what
hang
I'm
on to
being
him
told.
because we don't want to lose him if we can.
But definitely, yeah, he was stretched bare, and he was out. He was out in the no man's land,
Wow, so he had one hell of a job.
and he got hit. Yeah,
How long did he manage to last out there then?
quite a while.
Oh, okay.
Quite a while, because they usually went out, when the fighting stopped, But this time there were so many that just
And
ran out in the middle,
yeah, and was it were they able to do the job without becoming under fire?
Yes, but sometimes no.
Right. So that was. I'm not going to even say the word relatively safe, but they did stop flying. It was generally accepted, was it, that they
Yeah, you
wouldn't
stop
be?
firing so the wounded would be taken off.
Okay, okay.
And this time
But on
it
this
wasn't a stray
occasion,
bullet. Stray bullet. Yeah, it's a
where
stray
was he
bullet
hit, Tina?
in the head,
Oh, really?
straight for the brain.
Oh,
That's what
wow,
I saw.
wow, wow.
It's
Oh,
like a sniper
gee.
got him, to be honest.
Yeah, it does sound like that.
Sniper. Because that is weird that they'd go out in the middle of a battle.
Yeah,
Well, they did.
yeah.
But this time that was a sniper. Very
And
cool.
did he get much of an opportunity to look after the horses while he was there then?
Not really,
Ah,
because the horses were being wound down. There was a lot
yes.
of them in the beginning.
Yeah,
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 but they were just being wound down. Although they were still being used to
yeah,
move about artillery and stuff like that, big guns, all that. They're still being used, but there
yeah.
weren't so many around. A lot of them got killed.
Yes. They'd be highly vulnerable.
So that they saw
Easy targets.
that as a it's just. I mean, they did use the horses, but they
It was
saw that
something.
as something what was not being.
Yeah, it was left over from the previous type of
Yeah.
warfare,
from
and
the early
they found out
18th
it didn't
century,
work,
yeah,
and
that couldn't work.
machinery was coming in, wasn't it?
Yes, so this is the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Has he got any advice? Has he got any messages for us?
Just do your job.
Yeah.
It's Australian.
Any regrets? Biggest regret of his life?
Yeah, he regretted leaving this lovely aunt she had.
Was he married, Tim? We didn't find out if he had married and
Oh,
children.
was she married now? Maggie, yeah.
Yeah.
Maggie was his wife. And 4 boys.
4 boys.
Yeah, 4 boys. I can't get names, I'm sorry.
No. Okay. Was he aware? Well, is he aware of the year being 2023? That's the year that we're communicating with him from.
No.
That's where we are now.
No.
Did he ever come across any other clairvoyants?
No.
You're the first.
No. He's never come across anyone who's tried to communicate with
Is he
him.
also aware that they won the war? The Commonwealth.
He is now. Yeah,
And
he's
it
very happy
ended.
about that.
It ended in 1918, didn't it, Tina?
Yeah, ended 1980.
So yeah, another couple of years, I would imagine, before it ended.
Sort of punch in the air.
The bad news is we had world peace for 20 years, and then we had another world war.
Yes.
And it was every bit as bad, if not worse, similar amount of time, and against the Germans.
He's shaking his head.
Yeah.
Like, what was it all for?
Yeah.
What was it
Well,
all for?
we have to say that you guys were regarded as heroes still today, 105 years
Absolutely are
later.
heroes.
Absolute heroes,
You
still
changed
revered.
Changed the world. Yeah.
It was a debt that we could never hope to pay.
Yeah, you're well honoured.
Yep.
Especially here in France, you're well honoured.
And if you hadn't done it, it'd be a very different Europe to what it is today. It's a free Europe today. And if you hadn't done, you guys done your bit, it would be very much a different place.
He said, why did it happen again then?
You do it again. Why did it happen again?
You said they changed the world, and he said, why did it happen again?
I know.
So really, they didn't, did they? They did it at
No,
the time.
but what I'm saying, Tina,
at the time they did.
If that hadn't have happened, if they hadn't won the First World War, it would be a different world to
Yes,
today.
they wouldn't have the second one, would we?
We wouldn't have had the second one,
No,
but
yeah, that would have been a different world.
it
Yeah.
would have been a different world anyway.
But he's shaking his head in that
Yeah.
news of having another war. We don't like that at all.
No, no.
And you got your own country because he said, "How's the empire?"
The empire, yes,
It's very small.
it's gone. Yes, it shrank. It shrank very much so after the
After
Second World War. Australia has always remained close with England, still is, but you are far more independent now of us than ever, and you're thriving. You're doing well. It's a good country to be in.
Yes, yes. So Australia's doing well.
Australia's doing well.
Okay, so
I think he'd like to go home, wouldn't he?
yes, I mean he keeps showing me this landscape of kangaroos.
Yes.
His heart is there. He
Yeah.
wants to go home.
Yes.
He wants to leave this place and go
He'd
home.
done his bit. He'd done a fantastic job. Very brave man going out to no man's land, even if there was a little bit of a ceasefire there. Obviously, it just shows that nobody was safe.
Yes. I'm just sorry. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, when you sort of like communicating, that comes through me, and you can.
Yes.
So, would you like to go home to Maggie? Yeah, of course you would. Yeah, of course you would. What made you stay here?
Yeah. Why was he locked on this plane?
Because he had a very important job to do.
Yeah.
And he's still in the energy of
Yeah.
saving people or
So
wounded.
he didn't feel he could move on because he's still doing the job.
Yeah, he felt that it's quiet, but I'm going to be used.
Yes. And when he first saw you today, what drew him here? What drew him to you, Tina? Can you tell us what drew him to you?
Yeah, that's the energy.
Again, the energy.
The energy. He knew that the energy is somewhere where you should go towards.
Yes.
The help.
And it's been a long time. Although for him it has. He's just simply walked from the battlefield to see you. But as we've said, it's 105 odd years later. But we're really glad that we've been able to connect with him.
Yes,
today.
yes, I am glad. Yeah. So you say, well, come on then. Been a bit impatient, aren't you, Bill?
Yeah, he wants to get going.
Okay, so up there, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll point over there, Tina, above the.
Yeah.
Little...
Look up towards the lake. Look up to the right. Yes, wife. She's like, seeing him again.
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Parents.
Boys, his boys will be there.
All grown up, got kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see that Australian landscape which you were showing me. The picture of the wilderness.
Yes.
Outback.
Yeah, outback. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Outback. With all the, some places weren't all desert dry. He's showing me lovely, beautiful, mini tropical places. Actually.
Yeah.
But he loved it. He had a thing about the kangaroos. He loved them.
Yeah.
The Joeys, that's what you said.
Yeah. That was their nickname, wasn't it?
Okay. Yeah, he wants to get back out there. That's where he's going. He's up there. He's gone up there down. And he's got a lot of friends around him,
right?
Who had worked with at the time.
Yeah.
And of course, some fellow
soldiers.
Yes, ones that, yeah. Yes, definitely. Thank you. No more wars. We hope not.
Yeah, it's good sound advice.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well done.
That was a struggle. I'm really sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I know. It just shows you, and we're very, very conscious. We love doing it when it's just the two of us, and we can relax a little bit into it. But when people come in like that, and there's quite a few people.
Yeah.
It's a bit tenuous, but we did want to get somebody about a stretcher bear. We were talking about this the other day, Tina, weren't we?
It'd be nice to get one of them.
And it was interesting that he was able to tell us that he was trained as a stretcher bear but also trained to look after the horses.
Yeah. Well, he done at home.
Yes, so he was ideal
So
man
that was
for the job.
ideal. Yeah.
But of course, like he was saying, it was being replaced by the mechanisation was coming in.
Yes, that's what he said. That was fading out.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
yeah. And a
So
nice
he
chap.
done more stretcher bearing than anything.
Yes,
But he
yes.
was also trained how to quickly do a bandage, do a tourniquet in case
Yeah.
someone's leg, on the arm or whatever. He was trained in all that to stop the bleeding.
Yes, so it was a rapid fix as much as they could, and then
even
get
on the field they done it.
yeah,
As soon
yeah,
as they got there, they'd
straight into it.
strap. The injuries were too bad
Yeah.
to shave. They'd strap.
And he would have seen some pretty horrific
Yes, he
sights,
would have done,
Tina.
and I'm glad he didn't come to me. To be
Um,
honest, even though I don't see, I see gaps and I see missing things. And
yes, but that's because you ask not
I don't
to
want to see
see
the glory door
too much,
I
because
won't be able to do it.
no. No. There's limits, isn't
Yes,
there,
there's
Tina, to
absolute
what you
limits,
can. One thing I was going to ask you was, when you look up there and you see his family and friends, are they aware of the time that's passed? Have they been waiting there 120, 105?
No, it's moment by moment.
Is it for them up there?
There ain't no linear time in the spirit world.
Even for them up there?
Even for them
Because
up
they're
there.
looking down, but I presume,
But I just see, it's like the very light comes down and it picks him up, if you like.
Yeah.
And
But I wondered if
then
they
I can
were.
see who's waiting for him.
Yes.
And then I can see a new thing that happened since we've been over here. I can see where they're going to.
You can see what?
Where they're going to, their own version of heaven.
Yes.
So that's
Yes, but I was wondering whether the spirits have already been over there. Are they aware of the passage of time?
Not in the way we are.
Right. So it would be of no interest in the passage of time. They don't eat. They don't go to sleep.
No.
But I was wondering, because we know that spirits that have been killed like that, they don't have it's straight from the battlefield, straight up. It's all one movement. Yeah.
Moment by moment.
Yeah.
If they're earthbound, it's moment by moment. There might be hundreds of years for us.
Yes.
But, to
Straight.
them, that ain't like that. Because if you could imagine someone being around all them years, that'd be like hell for them, wouldn't it?
It would be purgatory, wouldn't it?
Hell
if they were
and
conscious
purgatory,
of, for no reason, no fault of their own.
Although some spirits that we've dealt with have been purgatory, we know.
Yes.
But these are just heroes, innocent men.
Yeah.
Well, innocent, and some of them got that guilt complex about being in a war and killing another human being. But that's war, and that's not like they go home and just go down the street and shoot something. That's not that way.
Yeah.
They're involved in a war, even though war is really terrible and bad, and no one benefits from war, not either side.
Well, apart from a few of the capitalists, perhaps.
Yes.
Well,
but
we
no
don't
one
need to
who's
go
actually
there.
in fighting benefits from war.
No, that's right. They're all innocents on the field.
Yeah, all of them, no matter what side they're on.
And that's why we're here, Tina. This is why we're doing it, trying to release the innocent people.
We talked about First World War. I don't know Second World War. That was different.
Okay, well, we've got some more people come up.
So there's no linear time like we've got. There's no sun coming up and sun going down. That's just a moment by moment thing. And they come to meet them to take them over to the spirit world.
Yes, to welcome them.
To welcome them in. Yes, and so they're not alone.
Yeah.
So
yes,
to seeing a glimpse of their family, they want to go.
Yes.
So there's another extra push to get them off
on
their way.
Yeah.
But they should be.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's every version of heaven you can possibly think of. It's
completely different, and it's theirs, and it's a really comforting aspect to our lives.
Yes, that's my world. That's my amount of fulfillment that we both get, Michael, from doing these readings and watching these spirits go, letting them go, helping them on their way. Because we don't really let them go; we help them on their way.
Yes.
Okay? So they make up their mind to go.
Yeah, exactly. You're just helping them on their way.
And as I've said before, the universal ball is a vacuum. So when there's a space what's been occupied, and there's been
the light comes in.
The light will come in and fill the void.
So it's a win-win situation,
very
really,
well involved,
from a very bad and dark place. That I'm very lucky enough to do this, Tina, to have that gift.
Yeah.
Because to me, I see very little.
But you have experienced.
I have experienced stuff since I've been
emotions. You felt the emotions.
I feel the emotions, but that might be because of what you're saying.
Yeah.
You've seen stuff as well, without a doubt. But it's just a fantastic opportunity. I mean, I thoroughly enjoy doing this, and I know you do. You
And
get
we've got a book
big
hopefully
buzz
published soon.
coming out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yes, but we're doing this at the moment.
Yes.
So, okay, Tina, I think we'll wrap it up there,
Yes.
don't you?
Yes. So from France, beautiful
France, from
in the farm.
Corbie, beautiful place, beautiful views. Highly recommend coming here.
Yes, absolutely. It's
And,
absolutely so peaceful and lovely.
Yeah.
It's like the ground is, so peaceful.
So
The
if you
ground
like
is like
guys would like
changed
to,
from this horrible
yes, we get a
to
lot.
paradise.
Yeah, we get a lot of when we go into these cemeteries. It's a very calming place for us,
Lovely,
isn't it,
peaceful.
Tina? We never go there feeling dread and doom and gloom,
Never.
and we never leave a place feeling doom and gloom. We
We
come
have
sometimes a little bit
back
shell
in England,
shocked, shall we
yeah.
say, for the want of a better phrase.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true, but they're such delightfully calm places that they're a pleasure to be in.
Okay, I think we.
Shut up, shall we?
Okay, thank you very much for
Thanks for
following
joining
us,
us.
for watching us, and please do comment, and we will get back to
Absolutely.
you. We're going back to England today, so we will get back
Yes,
to you.
just
as soon as we get
anything
back.
you want, guys, want to ask us or ask
Yeah.
the spirits, please feel free. It's all a journey for us, and we would like you to be part of that and contribute to it.
Thank you for watching us.
Yeah,
Brilliant
thank
that
you for
even
watching us.
watched, just enough. Thank you.
Hopefully, there's many more to come.
Yes, of course I will be. That's a
That's
lifetime
pretty
thing.
good, wasn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we'll catch you later.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.